jamming the jungle in full effect. Yo, Miss Jada just killed the stage. Yo, sis. The R&B vibes though, like good wood. Like where did this come from? Like who was your inspiration to even start all this?
Man, the inspiration's always been there my whole life because I was born singing. So I would say first maybe Aaliyah, and then just going on from there, just Michael Jackson, Lauryn Hill, everyone up to Janae Aiko, and you know.
Cause you're giving me like Doja Cat vibes.
Yes,
like when I
love her.
Yo, when I was listening to you, and I'm like, I feel like I'm listening to like the radio right now, or like a CD or something. Like it's so good. Now, when it comes to your music, your songs, do you write your own music?
Of course.
Ah, that's amazing. Cause like nowadays, people have ghostwriters. People don't write their own music.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I appreciate when we're in the studio. Sometimes, like my hooks do come from us collaborating.
Right.
So I love those moments, but I do write.
Good. And that's like must be like such a vibe, like being in the studio and it's like you're writing this song and then it's like your friends like, wait, what about this? What about this? And like when it works, and like that's so dope. So what is your favorite Jada song that you've done so far?
My favorite one is Keep Up.
Yeah, and why is it?
It's just so special to me. It was my first R&B song. My first song was Surgical, and it's kind of rappy. So that was my first time like really singing and being vulnerable with my voice.
Yeah.
So I really like
that's crazy. I don't know how y'all do that. Like to get on stage and just start busting out notes, like that's crazy. But you do it so well, like that's insane. Like you sound amazing. Don't get shy on me now. But you sound so good. Now, if you could collab with anybody, dead or alive, if you could collab with anybody, who would it be and why?
Doja Cat, of course.
Oh,
like she's a big inspiration for me because she sings and raps and produces, and she's so dope.
She produced her whole album. I planted her. She produced her whole by herself.
Tell.
Like yes,
like, it hasn't stopped playing yet.
Mm-hmm.
I am dying to work with Ty Dolla $ign.
Really?
Yes. Like
wow,
I think he's like a creative genius.
Yeah.
The harmonies that he comes up with.
His voice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, his voice and your voice. Stop it right now.
That's a dream come true right there.
That would be super dope. That would be super dope. So what's next for you? Like what's going on?
I am totally on the roller coaster of life right now.
Yeah,
so,
I feel you. That one song hit me.
Which one?
The one you were talking about, though, with spilling your heart out, girl. You were hitting me. Some of them, you were hitting me, sister. You was hitting me with them lyrics, girl. But that's that real stuff. Like nowadays, it's like the way music has been lately. It's like not relatable, especially to me. Like I relate to that deep shit, that deep stuff, that you know, that real, that raw. And I feel like we lack that a lot. So to hear an artist like you and to hear that, like, yo. That's incredible. Happy. That's incredible. So, what we got an album coming? What we got on the way?
Yes, we do. It's already like a good portion done. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's still missing something. So
really?
I'm just in that phase of like, let me see what else comes in. Yeah, like I have bangers. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I want good fillers too. Yeah. You know, so I'm taking my time.
Of course, and I feel like that's important. Like not to rush the process. And like I know that sounds like really cliche, but it's like a lot of times, and like I know people who are signed and they're so unhappy with their album because it was so rushed because of different labels or whatever. So it's like to have an artist like you, and it's like you're taking your time, and there's no like, okay, it has to be done by September 1st, and that's it. Because I feel like when you rush something, you're gonna look back on it like I could have done that different. I could have done that different. So the fact that you're taking your time, like.
I'm just doing what feels natural.
So there is no like release date.
Unfortunately, no.
And that's fine.
But you know,
with that.
for me, it's like it'll come when it comes.
Exactly, and I feel like that's the best. Like the best music is the music that just like it's not forced.
Yeah.
It's just that natural vibe, and you have that already. So you're already well on your way.
Thank you so much.
So we got an album. What else? And I heard you do nails too.
I do.
Stop it. So not only can you bust notes, yo, let me find out. You can do my gels. You can do my gels, sis. Let me find out.
Yes. I'm even dipping my toe into the creative directing, which is like really another dream of mine.
Stop it.
So just being on set and getting to see the background of stuff is really cool because Chris Brown is one of my biggest like.
He's an
he does
entertainer.
everything, so I want to be like that too.
That's incredible, and that's dope. Like to have your feet in different aspects because people feel like being in the spotlight is it, but like me personally, I like the behind the scenes stuff. Like I feel like that's where the creativity comes to play. People don't see that.
Yeah.
But people don't see that. Like you don't always have to be in the spotlight because the behind the scenes is just as important, like as being on stage.
And it's as satisfying. I didn't think it would be, but I've been songwriting lately for other people and doing features, and it's like I like this. Just pulling up to the studio, doing what you gotta do, and get your credit.
Of course. But like you know, in the behind the scenes, like you know, like the hard work that gets put into it. It's not just like, you know, oh, we hear a song on the radio and it's like, oh, okay, it's a hit. No, but like it takes a lot to make that a hit. And you have your engineers, your writers, your talent. You know what I mean? So that's super dope that you want to do everything.
Like I got to.
Yo, the sky's the limit, sis. The sky's the limit, sis. All right, so where can they find you on social, and where can they find your music? Give them everything.
Okay, so you can find my music on every platform, known to man. You can find me on Instagram at Jeda the artist, Jeda the artist. You can find me on Twitter at Jeda Can't Jump, Jeda Can't Jump. Same for Snapchat, all that, TikTok, everything.
Alright, so y'all know where to find her. Jeda, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for gracing that stage. Yo, sis, you killed it. You killed it. You killed it. Alright, it's a wrap. Thank you, love.